All right, so today we are going to be taking a look at this Bluetooth alarm clock with nightlight. Now this thing is pretty cool. A company actually sent this to me to test out. Now my first thought when I got this was, who uses an alarm clock anymore when you got them on your cell phone? But you know what, that's okay, because there's still people, maybe grew up in the 80s and 90s like me, and you really prefer to just have an alarm clock, or it might be you just want to go back to the old days, or it could be just because you got teenagers and kids and you want them to have an alarm clock. This goes even a step further because it's a really cool night light that changes colors, even changes to the rhythm of music, has all kinds of really cool features, AM, FM radio, Bluetooth, all kinds of things. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox it really fast, and then we're going to take a look and see how this thing works. And that way you get an idea of whether or not you want to go back and use something just like this. Now, before we even get started, don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and make sure that you check it out the next video that's going to come out right after this by hitting notifications. And let's go ahead and dive in right now. All right, so let's take a look inside and get everything going here for you. Now, this is going to be the inside of the packaging right here. We're going to pull out the speaker, and then we're going to take a look inside. We've got all kinds of goodies going on over here. All right, so as you can see right here, we have our USB-C. Now, this is a USB cable, which has a USB-C charging port. That's always a good sign that we're ahead of the time on technology. All right, here is your instruction manual here, and it kind of goes step by step exactly how to set everything up. And then right on the back, it's got additional information that you're able to go through. All right, now we're going to take it right out of the package, and here it is. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look right here. And this is going to be your display here. It's got a little film that you just peel off, and then it's got all of your buttons here. Here's the top over here, and then we're going to take a look at the sides. Here's the back for your USB. You got a micro USB that you're able to insert. If you want to just put music and things on that, you could do that. USB-C here. If you want to charge, it goes there. Here is your on and off button, and then you got your bottom stuff here for your buttons there, and then of course you got your non-slip material here and there, which makes it very easy and very simple for you to use. That's pretty much it. That's as simple as it goes. Now, as far as the size of this, just to give you an idea on scale, of course, here's the size of my hand. So it's not really that big. It's actually perfect size just to go right there to the side of your desk or your bedside, whatever it may be you're going to be using for. And right over here, let's take a look at the buttons. Here you got your play and pause, and then you've got your Bluetooth and standard mode. Right over here is going to be your volume plus and your next song button. Volume minus, which is turn your volume down, of course, and go to your last song. Right here is going to be your sleep mode. And then here, if you want to answer a phone call, you can actually talk to people on this. Check that out. So that's if you want to do that. And then, of course, we already talked about what the back is. And right here on the bottom, real quick, this is if you want to do your time setting to set your time, and then your alarm clock setting if you want to do that. And there's a little VR code if you need that for whatever reason. So that's essentially how you use it. Let's go ahead and pop this thing back on here. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn this on, and then we are good to go. Check this out. So if we wanted to, we can go ahead and turn it on, and then we can set the time. Check that out. Okay, so we got it on 2:43. That's what time it is here. Now I want you to check this out. We've got the light turned on right here, and I want you to watch this. You just simply touch the top to adjust the brightness. Look at this, okay? We're gonna hold it, and then watch that. Now I'm gonna turn this light off. That way you guys can kind of see a little bit better, and I want you to watch this. Now I did a long hold, and then now I can go through. I don't know about you, but that actually looks pretty cool. Now what it's done, it's actually changed to this color. Now this is the one that I think is pretty amazing. Now what it's doing, it's actually changing to different colors. Now another thing we could do is we can go ahead and connect Bluetooth. So what we do is we could push the Bluetooth button, we could connect it to our mobile device, and then what we could do is we can actually play music through this. And what we could do is we could set up the alarm to where it is going to play music. We can set it up to where it's just going to beep and go crazy. But there's all kinds of really cool settings that you're able to do on this. So not only, for me personally, it kind of brings back the olden days where you get to wake up to an alarm. This really takes it to the next level. All right, and then what you do is you long hold it for just a few seconds just to go back to normal, where you just get a regular light just like that. So that's essentially how it works. Now, you want to hear what the alarm sounds like. We're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, I got it right next to the microphone. And right now it's set on volume 15. And what I could do is I can actually turn it up or I can turn it down. So this alarm clock is actually pretty cool. So all in all, after looking at this alarm clock and just playing around with it, I have to say, I love this thing. I think that this is just fantastic. Is this something that I would recommend? Absolutely. If you're looking for an alarm clock, if you're looking for something that is just different, that especially if you have kids and teenagers, this is the sort of thing that I think that they would absolutely love to have. And even if you just yourself as an adult, if you want an alarm clock, I mean, this is just perfect. Look at this. We're just going to just imagine having this next to your bed. Here, I'll put this so you can see it a little bit better. But just imagine having that right next to your bed. That is pretty cool. And so, and even if you just want a night light, something that is just on while you're reading a book, kind of gives it a really cool effect if it's just dark in your room. This is pretty awesome. So I could definitely say without a shadow of a doubt, I highly recommend that you pick this up right now if you want a really amazing, unique alarm clock. All right, so we just took a look at this Bluetooth alarm clock, kind of looked at how it works, what it looks like, how it sounds, all of those really cool things. So what I want to encourage you to do is that if you are interested in checking out this Bluetooth alarm clock, I linked it below in the description of this video just for you to take a look at it if you want to see if this is the right one for you. I think that this is pretty cool. You know, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and I used to have an alarm clock, and then when I became an adult, really it became just kind of about using your cell phone. I might actually want to put this by my bed and just see what it's like to wake up to an alarm clock, because it's probably been 30 years since I've had one, right? So this might be something really cool just to have, nostalgia sort of thing. Now, if you got kids, teenagers, definitely something that you want to check out because it was really cool to grow up in the 80s and 90s and have something like this. I think it would be really great for your kids and teenagers to grow up to an alarm clock. I'm just going to be honest. It'd be kind of cool to have something like this. So definitely check it out for yourself. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I love doing product reviews and looking at really cool products that are just kind of that next level stuff that I can recommend for you and show you firsthand. And that way you can kind of see what it looks like. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Go to the description of this video. I've got all kinds of really cool stuff for you to check out, and definitely check it out for yourself. And I will see you on the next video. Before we get started, what you're going to pop up right here is YouTube is going to show you exactly what videos they think that you should watch next, and go ahead and check them out for yourself. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, so next what I want to do is I'm definitely going to send a text message to, hey, what are you doing here? Now, there's supposed to be some windows that popped up right here, and you're supposed to be clicking on this one and that one. So what are you still doing here? All right, go ahead and click, all right? So, and no, this is not a Ferris Bueller's Day Off sort of scenario, okay? All right, let's see here. Yeah, what can I do for you?